I'll be doing a shortish crypto guide once a week as part of the crypto service, covering Bitcoin, give us direction of the overall market, and also covering the selected choice coin of the week, which is a Blockbank, I believe. We'll get that in a minute. Crypto, Bitcoin is being a bit difficult right now. I think it's being the most difficult it has been actually since I started tracking it, in the sense we've got a clearly impulsive one. Now when we see an impulsive move like this, it tends to come in fives. So I'm looking for a 5-wave form at the least, and this is a 1, this is a 2, this is 1 of 3. It's too short to be any. It can't be the whole third wave, because it needs to be at least not the shortest, and that's far too short for a 1. Also, the 4-wave mustn't overlap with the 1 wave. This is a 1 wave, so it can't be a 4-wave. In Elliott wave theory, there are always 5 waves impulsive and 3 waves corrective, although you can get a few things like triangles, and so not triangles, rising wedges and different patterns which can come in different forms for the corrective moves, but the impulsive moves are always 5 waves. So what I think we have here, rather than being anything else, it's a 1, 2, then a 1 of 3, 2 of 3. However, if this line here breaks here, we go below here, then this can't be a wave 2, and it must be something else. Quite what, I'm not quite sure. In fact, it would probably be a corrective move. I mean, I think a break below here would be quite evidence that maybe we've still got more lows to come, in fact, which would be good for buying, of course. I mean, these things, everything is a little black and white. There's some good and some bad in pretty much everything that happens, depending on your positions, of course. That can affect it. So right now, I would expect this thing might want to go a bit lower, because what we have currently is not impulsive at all, and therefore we need a new low from which to build an impulsive move. So I'm rather expecting a move down to here at 24,731, at least close to that level. It shouldn't actually hit that level, because then it can't be a correction. Again, it gets rather complex. So I think we're going to see a slightly lower low, but not below this line, and then at a good rally. Now that may not be the way it works out. We never know for sure with markets. They can do what they want to do. They're not. The Elliott wave theory is not any kind of law as far as they're concerned. It just happens that they abide by Elliott wave rules almost all the time, mainly because Elliott wave is quite flexible, and there are generally alternative counts. Well, quite what that might be here, I'm not too sure. So a bit of an issue here. We haven't got a clear buy signal right now. Well, we have further back, in fact, but we're not quite sure where we are at the moment. So let me just go a bit further back and see what that has to go to a year's chart. We've got 1, 2, third wave here, 1, 2, 1, 2. I mean, there's no real alternative counter actually. It's quite difficult to find anything else that this could be, in fact. It can't be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because the 4 here would overlap with the 1, which is there. And nothing else really seems to fit here. But if we do go below this line, I'll need to look at it quite carefully and decide which is the best fit. But so really we need to see some kind of buying come in, but the problem being that we need to see a low here, below here first. So right now we're on hold a bit. We need to see some resolution here. So I would delay buying any more at the moment until this is resolved on Bitcoin. So I've got to look at Ethereum, see if that's any clearer. Well, Ethereum is somewhat clearer. I think we've got a 1, 2, 1, A, B, C, 2. There's a decent spike here down to 1520, which was my target before that spike came in, but right on the money with that. The C equal A calculation means that the A wave there is the same as the C wave down to here. In fact, the A wave to here is equal length, the C wave to there at 1520, which is why that is on the chart. This is not ideal, in fact. Let's have a slightly shorter term action here so we can see what's been going on. I mean, it's a nice spike, so that could be a 1, A, B, C, 2. And it starts getting all dithery again. It could be an A, B, C, 2. But again, we need more upthrust to confirm this. But certainly, this spike looks pretty solid, and it's certainly a big improvement on what we're seeing on Bitcoin. But given that Bitcoin's not given a clear signal, again, I think it's a time to be a bit cautious right now. I mean, I mean, I'm holding crypto. I think it's a good thing to have some crypto. I would start to, in your shoes, I would be buying a little bit here and there, but not committing maybe that much to it at this point in time. Just get a feel for it. Buy the affected coins, we suggest perhaps, and just start to build a small position at this point in time. Blockbank, which is our coin of the week. We got a good thrust up here for one. That was back in July, just a few days ago, in fact. Then got an A. Well, this looks corrective, a bit messy, but does look corrective. For a 2 wave, we got a 1 and a 2, I think. This is probably 1 of 3, 2 of 3. So we're looking for third thrust coming in. So looking pretty good. It has, of course, rallied quite a lot already. This is one of the issues with these coins. They do move quite quickly when they get going. But I think it's still, well, I'd say it's building a good base actually. And it's I mean, there's nothing here to suggest buying it really. Then it's shot up very quickly. Just I think a couple of days. Went from around 0.0026 to 0.014. So it went up about I think about 5 times. Over 5 times in just a couple of days. That was a very dramatic move. And yeah, the third looks due here. So it's looking pretty good on Blockbank at the moment. And my brother's review is also positive, so that's a coin we was just adding to your portfolio. Not a huge amount. I mean, maybe 2 or 3%. Depends how many coins you want, really. Depends on, I think like 10% in Ethereum, Bitcoin. And then the Dogecoin, the sort of mediums, and maybe 10-20% in the smaller coins, perhaps about between 10 coins. It might make sense. It depends. It's really a personal choice how you want to play this. There's some few hard and fast rules, and a mix of a portfolio I think is a good idea. Anyway, that's all for today. Financial News. Back to report next week. Have a great day. Thanks for listening, and bye for now.